what you heard this country's about. Equality, freedom, prosperity for the wrong type of Americans, that shit don't work out. If the so-called leaders or elected politicians are having any kinds of doubt, listen to citizens from the east, west, north, and south. Ain't nothing but bad things coming out of people's mouth.
In a dramatic turn of events, Army veteran Andrew Silverstone has filed a lawsuit against the Virginia Beach Police Department, alleging a severe violation of his 14th Amendment rights following a series of aggressive SWAT raids on his business. The lawsuit contends that these actions resulted in the wrongful seizure of his property, causing significant personal and financial distress. The legal action centers on the claim that Silverstone's procedural due process rights were egregiously violated. The 14th Amendment guarantees that no state shall deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. Silverstone asserts that the police department's forceful interventions and subsequent property seizures were conducted without proper legal procedures, effectively stripping him of his rights and livelihood. This lawsuit highlights a growing concern over law enforcement's use of militarized tactics in civilian settings. The deployment of SWAT teams, originally intended for high-risk situations, has increasingly been scrutinized, especially when used in scenarios involving nonviolent individuals or businesses. Critics argue that such heavy-handed approaches can lead to unnecessary escalation, trauma, and, as in Silverstone's case, alleged violations of constitutional rights. Silverstone's case is not an isolated incident. In recent years, there has been a surge in legal actions taken by veterans against various institutions, citing infringements of their rights. For instance, a disabled Army veteran won a $1.3 million verdict against Delta Airlines after suffering a back injury due to inadequate assistance, highlighting the challenges veterans face in civilian life and the legal system's role in addressing these grievances. As Silverstone's lawsuit progresses, it is poised to shed light on the critical issues surrounding law enforcement practices, the rights of business owners, and the broader implications for veterans reintegrating into civilian life. The outcome may set a significant precedent for how similar cases are handled in the future, emphasizing the importance of upholding constitutional protections for all citizens.
The two-party system is flawed. All these evil corporations carry way too much clout. Corruption is rampant, and no one is held accountable for all the promises that they vowed. So right now the hobos will shout aloud what the people truly care about. Term limits, free healthcare, living wages, and the right to smoke out.
I heard some say it's the home of the brave, but you might get played. They say go vote, but it's a slippery slope when candidates are a joke. You slave just to eat, but ain't nothing cheap. It's the land of the free. America, where you have the right to obey, or get maced in the face, or better yet get tased, or kicked in your ribs, so when you flinch in pain, they say you was resistant and blow out your brains. You may be a felon or a handicapped innocent, they don't discriminate, they'll murder any citizen. Good cop come to put a stop to the bad one, they end up losing their job, the chief won't back them. Exercise free speech, your rights get trampled, they mobilize the bots and the trolls, you get canceled. Watch how you talk on social media will ban you. Cry disinformation, they actually wrote the manual. Discredit your good word, manipulate your thoughts, play around with the interest rate, manipulate the cost. Spend your tax money buying weapons of war, while oppressing the homeless and victimizing the poor. I heard some say it's the home of the brave, but you might get played. They say go vote, but it's a slippery slope when candidates are a joke. You slave just to eat, but ain't nothing cheap.